Hi everybody, it's David Wayte from Jubilee College, and I'm pleased to be back to do another hand reflexology self-delivered video. Last week I did a Facebook Live on the Jubilee College Facebook page showing how to do the spine, and I've had loads of people asking me, could I do a hand reflexology lesson, so to speak, on how you can do a self-administered spine, shoulders and neck treatment, doing it on yourself. So that's what we're going to do today. I hope you really enjoy it. So let's get straight on with it. So for working the spine, we are going to be wanting to work from the joint in our thumb, and we're going to follow down to where we have the joint that meets the hand. This will be our cervical spine. We're then going to be working down to this joint in the wrist, working along the bony edge always. So whenever you're wanting to work the spine itself, it's always bony edge. So this then is the thoracic spine. We've then got the lumbar spine that comes from the actual joint here until halfway across the wrist. That is our lumbar spine, and then from the halfway point to where we get to a little knobbly point in the wrist, this is known as the pisiform. That is the sacrum and coccyx from here to here. Now we're going to work the spine quite differently in the way of direction. Because you're wanting to work this nice and, well, comfortably. So for the video, what I'm going to start on is we're going to just pretend that you're either standing or sitting, and we're going to go down the spine to start with. So it's that same technique that we did for the foot. Push in, roll up, roll down. Push in, roll up, roll down. Push in, roll up, roll down, push in, roll up, roll down. Now when you get to this point just here, it's going to be quite difficult to kind of work all the way around there. So I'm actually going to start from this point here, same technique now, but going back the other way. And then we're just going to meet up where I left off from. You don't have to work a specific condition, a specific direction. You don't have to do a specific amount of repeats. As long as the area is getting worked thoroughly and you can feel that any sore spots that you are coming across are getting worked out, then that's fine. Now if you didn't get to see the Facebook Live that I did last week, then do by all means pop along to the Jubilee College page on Facebook. If you just put Jubilee College in, you'll get to it. But there is an important thing that I talk about, and that is that with this technique, the reason that we're doing the push in, roll up, roll down technique is because I follow the principle that zone 1 actually overlaps. And so this way I'm getting to work right round the spine. It's explained much better on the Facebook Live video that we did. So, like I say, if you haven't had a look at that, do dive on there and you'll get to see how it's explained. So it's push in, roll up, roll down, push in, roll up, roll down, push in, roll up, roll down. I'll just talk you through the different parts of the spine that we're working on in just a second. So here we go. So cervical spine. We're now on the thoracic spine. And just keep making sure that you can feel that you're working on the bone. If you're working on the bones of the hand, you're working on the spine. Now we're starting from the base of the spine and we're going to meet up. So I'm on the coccyx and now the sacrum. And now I'm on the lumbar spine. Now I'm rubbish at maths, so I've forgotten how many times I've done that. So just in case, I'm going to do it again because I'm quite enjoying it. And that's the secret. Enjoy it. Don't get all religious about it. It must be this. It must be that. Reflexology is about the experience. And of course, if you find a spot and you're thinking, oh, rotate it, by all means. Rock over it, by all means. Whatever it is that feels right, do that until the reaction has dissipated, and then you know you've balanced the reflex nicely. Okay, so we're going to join up again. Okay, so that's the spine done. We're going to do the neck now. And what I'm going to be suggesting for the neck is you literally just work all the way around. Sorry about the camera angle, that's a bit rubbish, isn't it? But you can understand what I'm doing. Literally just thumb walking all the way around. And then you've got to pretend that my hand's not there anymore. But sadly, I'm not Mr. Invisible. So my hand is getting in the way, but that is the way that you would work it all the way around until you get to the point that you have started at. Let's do the same again for this one. I'm going to starting as far round as I can. This is, if you were doing this, this would not be comfortable. So you start where it's comfortable and then just work all the way around to that starting point again. So let's just do that again. So hopefully this angle is a bit better. But you can see the principle that we're doing, working all the way around the neck. Now we're going to do the shoulders. And I'm not just going to do the shoulder reflex. I'm going to be doing the trapezius reflex as well. Now, if I have my hands like this is how the feet would be. And so we're all agreed that's zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, zone 5. So you would have the shoulder reflex would be just here. Because of course the neck's just here. But on your shoulders you've got a great, lovely, long pad of muscles. If you were to just literally trace it along your physical shoulder, you would have this pad of muscle, and that's what we're going to be working just here. So we're going to work from the shoulder reflex back up to the neck on the hand. So I'm going to do some knuckle sweeps on the shoulder reflex, and for that I'm also coming right onto the side of my hand. So we're getting right onto this side edge just here, because of course we want to be working the deltoid muscles, and they are on the side. Coming back onto the shoulder reflex again. And then what I'm going to do now is with my finger, I'm doing little circles, working along this muscular ledge. You can actually sort of just about feel this ledge on the hand. And that is the trapezius muscle that joins the shoulder to the neck. Just going to do that again. So lovely sweeps with my knuckle over the shoulder reflex, and can you see with this hand I've got all of my finger knuckles stacked. I'm not just working with one finger here. If I did, I would be hurting the joint of my hand, of my finger just here. So they're all stacked, which means that this is supporting this finger is supporting that one, and this finger is supporting this one. So all these fingers are being a support to this finger knuckle. Most important that you don't strain. Onto the edge for the deltoid. And now finger circles all the way along the ledge, which is the trapezius muscle. Now some of you may be thinking, oh, I always thought that this was the eye and ear reflexes. Well, yes, the eye and ear reflexes are here, but they are between the fingers. So let's just swap. We're going to do the other hand now. Don't want to leave anything out. Don't want to give ourselves a half treatment here now, do we? So lovely sweeps across the shoulder reflex, sweeps down the side, so we have got the deltoids being worked. And back onto the shoulder reflex itself. And then finger circles all the way along that lovely trapezius ridge. Just because I've enjoyed it so much, I'm going to do it again. And there is no minimum, there is no maximum. You can't overdose on reflexology, by the way. So there's no maximum involved in here. You just do it as often as you want, as much as you want, and you will start to feel the benefit. Lovely circles again along that trapezius ridge. There we go. So that is how you would work the spine and the shoulders and the neck. Well, I'm really hoping you enjoyed that. I hope you find it really useful. It's a lovely, relaxing treatment, especially if you do have bad neck, stiff shoulders. Oh, not nice. So if you've enjoyed this, please do like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do let me know if there are any other videos that you would like done on certain parts of the body that we can do with hand reflexology on ourselves. And I look forward to seeing you again when we put our next video up. Bye bye for now.